Today's Thursday, January 4th, 2024 recap. All good news today. I didn't trade too much, but you can see all the green right there. No Replicanto issues today, although the lead account is a bit more. I mean, I can't complain too much because everything functioned properly. And there was one thing I did differently, which is maybe what the issue was yesterday when I had the hang up with the orders. I did trade Sim here a little more aggressively, and that was one trade with 14 micro contracts. I think I recorded it too, but it was at an area I thought it was going to bounce, and sure enough, took a little heat and then bounced, but not a lot of heat. So anyway, maybe traded 30, 40 minutes today in that range. Had some issues getting in to when I would go into Ninja. It was about 9:30, 9:40. Some of these charts were just spinning. The ES chart would not load. I don't know if the system was overloaded or what was going on. This is the end of the day. That's why that ticks per second is at 44,000. That is astronomical. Let me see what MNQ is at. That means that the volume is just through the roof. MNQ is not that bad. That's still pretty high though. So yeah, it would. I even rebooted my VPS, and then eventually I got in after 10 o'clock, and then I started trading. So I'll go right to the trade performance. Again, this is a follow account because my trade performance is not working. Let me take rid of that one. Okay, good. Yeah, that's kind of where I ended up today, I guess. 71, let's check. On the follow anyway. So the follow was, I must have took another trade. Did I? Oh, wait, that account's not in there. Didn't load. All right, so it looks like the real funds account was even lower than these. So it was a $20 difference. But again, no malfunctions today. So that's the good news. And no hanging orders, none of that stuff. So what happened yesterday, I was using a software called TradeSaber, which I'll activate it now. And I'll explain what I did and why I think it got hung. I did a combination of TradeSaber and Ninja Trader's order entry over here. So of course it's doesn't want to cooperate. So I'll just activate this. Make sure it's not on. Activate. Okay. And you can see when I entered to trade yesterday, I used a quick long, I think, or just let it trade. So if I quick long, and then the trade went against me, so I just added 1, 2, 3, and 4. I added 4 contracts of micros as the trade went against me. When it went further and I had some levels up, I added more. I sold up here. So it was a combination of this and this. That's what I think something didn't like. Ninja, Replicanto, Apex, whoever. And it just malfunctioned everything. And then it's in my video from yesterday. I wound up getting out of the trade. I had to hit close all on Replicanto and get out. And ultimately, it was a winning day. So I think, I probably can't use the automation. I can have it activated. I just have to pick a way to trade. Am I using the automation to trade? Am I using Ninja Trader's, thing? And I probably will use the Ninja just because I don't really want Replicanto problems. So let's just go to the trades here and see if I could figure out what I did. Again, I didn't record live. I guess I don't want the pressure of recording myself live. So 10:03 was the first trade. Again, I waited till after 10. There was no news, but I still didn't want to trade at 10. And there was a huge spike at 10 o'clock. I don't know if that's like algo stuff or bank stuff, but there was some crazy movement and big volume spike. So it looks like I started the day losing, but actually this is, if you look at the exit time, is the key for me. That is all part of the same trade. You can see. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 contracts. It was my first trade, and I was trying to finish trading quicker. And if you look at my entries, so I was short from 80. I was adding in the round number, which I like at 500, 502, 501. These are the well, I'm going to explain this in a minute. Why I took that loss. 502 down to 90. This is where I made the money. Right there. 22 of the $30 is right there. And all these. So out of those 7 contracts, 4 won and 3 lost. So again, all the same trade. And this trade lasted from start to finish 3 out of 6. 3 minutes. That's how I like to trade. So just take a quick look at 03 to 06. And I was short from 81 starting price. And I got out. Yeah, I got out of nice. So that's why those took a loss. But again, I'm being real conservative. Don't want to get stuck in trades. $30 profit was great for my first trade. Happy with that. Okay. It's 10:03. Okay. So now I think we're going here, and eventually we do. So that's where the entry came in at 81. When this little pullback came, I'm playing this level down to this level. Well, look what happened. Now I'm adding it all along here, and I added at least 2 contracts here. And I got out right here. I was not greedy. I originally entered here, and that was enough for $30 win, and I'm happy with that. And it's probably good that I did that because look what happened. And it could blast, and eventually it did blast through here. And it did blast through. So good move getting out at 10:06 at right around this level. I read that right and then blasted back. Now, this is where I actually took the loss, and I'm happy I did. And this is something I would have never done. I would never want to lose a trade. I would fight to not lose a trade, and that's not the right way to do this. And I've gotten stuck in some trades over the last few weeks, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour. One of them was a 3-hour trade, and that was in December when the market was low. But it's because I wasn't cutting out of trades when I saw them turning against me. Today, I did exactly that. So I'm short right here. And you're going to see why I went short. And it was over in 4 seconds. $20 loss. And I was happy. So my $30 turned into a $10 net trade. But I could have, there was still enough time for me to manage this trade. And ultimately, I would have won it. But, with that move like that, this could have went to the moon and I could have been short. So I was like, and look, then I went long. Identified it, took it, and then by the time the longs ended, I had my money back, $34. So we're going to look at the loss at 501 at 1008. 501, 1008. Now, why was I going short there? Ludwig level. Look at this move. I'm playing this move. So I'm 2 points ahead. Instead of 3, I'm at 01 in case it doesn't come all the way. I want to get in. And I want to play this move right here. Well, that didn't happen. It, like a rocket, you can see the time here. It went to, my stop was at 11 right there. And you can see it came back and flipped back. If I would have stuck with it or added a contract, say this level, I win. My entry's 01. I'm going to get out here. This contract gets almost 10 points. That one gets break even. So again, you're up $15 at least, if only with 2 micros too. I didn't do that, and eventually the market shot straight up. So I got out, and then I played longs from here. All of these longs. All of these longs, played them. And then got my money back. And I was only trading 1 or 2 micros. It just took forever to get the money back. Being real conservative, slowly bringing this account up. This account, I'm trading for 10 accounts, so that's with a conservative nature. And I was never this conservative in my career. All right, so now I take a short, which was odd, but I think this was a Ludwig level, and I thought it was going to touch that and then turn around, and then I went long, which is what happened. So let's just look at that short real quick. It was at 10:30 New York time, and it was from 8 to 3 at 10:30, really 10:31. 10:31 was right. Okay, yeah, so I'm playing this bounce. Yeah, this pullback here to here. And again, I'm right down to 3. That was a pretty good read. Right at 3, I got out. So it was a good trade. It was a short. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And you can see it just shot up from there. And then I probably took longs the rest of the way. And, I usually go for 200 a day. But, and then I didn't have a losing trade the rest of the way. I was, doing these one contract things. And every trade pretty much won. Yeah, I was getting 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's nothing in micros. But all winning trades, it got me from the 34 up to 71. My lead account was at 120. So, who knows with these fills? Because if you look, I traded better than that. And, when you look at the difference, the bottom line, 94 to here in micros, that's why those trades look a little funky, because these probably were getting horrible fills today. But I'm happy with that, not even halfway to my goal, but, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a get rich slow scheme. So that was it for the recap. Again, all good news. The Replicanto, no problems, because I only used Chart Trader here for buys and sells. I might even hit close a couple of times instead of letting my targets get hit. Without using that automation, no issue. So, I got a couple other things in the works here as far as, improving and strategizing. But the two things I'm taking away is that no Replicanto issues, and the fact that I took this loss, even though if I would have traded like I normally trade, I would not have taken this loss. But, I'm trying to avoid getting stuck. And the good news today, every trade was, seconds to minutes, no more than 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 2 minutes there. That's the way I want to trade. This one, hit the target in 15 seconds. That means I'm entering at the right spots. I'm entering at really good spots. The minute and change, 15 seconds, 16 seconds. So that's kind of, get in, get out, get your profits. It doesn't, if it's not 200, it's not the end of the world. And you can see I didn't trade that long today, but it was enough for me. So good news all around. Good recap.